Hello and welcome to the daily remaster news. Yay! So
Woo!
we already did
Uh,
this. We already did this once when we compared screenshots, but I took more screenshots, so I thought we could compare a little bit more. I still have all the old comparison screenshots, so we'll briefly show those, but we won't talk much about them because, well, we've already talked about them. So here's one screenshot. This is from the new version with zombie being all blah, 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 blah. And here is the old version, which is
Oh,
very blurry.
oh,
my
Like it is
eyes.
insanely blurry. Like I don't know if they have like drastically touched up the background here, or if the background is just really blurry in the old version because of the weird frame blending thing they do in the cutscenes. I'm getting the impression the cutscenes probably have the like biggest upgrade from the original. And here we have like Jill in the new version going to, oh my god, it's forest and this grenade launcher, and in the old version it looks like this, which is quite a bit different.
yeah.
Hmm.
The biggest difference here, and a rather surprising one, is that these plants to the side, they're completely different in the new version.
Huh.
I have a theory that because in the old version these plants actually animate, and like you can get a small hint of it here, that that's just this kind of just looks like a random mishmash of pixels because there's a ton of compression artifacts here in the original.
Oh,
So I'm wondering if they redid those plants because of that, and I'm kind of curious. Like maybe they also became double lazy and just decided not to animate them in the new version, but that's kind of hard to tell from a screenshot. But I guess we'll see.
that'd also be sad. I like moving plants.
Yeah, and yeah, this is screenshot we already saw in the previous podcast. Here's Barry again. Barry with his trusty Magnum,
Oh my
his best friend.
goodness.
Dagger, yes,
Magic dagger, yeah.
and light and no light, yes,
Baby, baby statue.
yes. And no spider, no spider, no spider, no.
Uh,
Oh yeah, there's many old screenshots there apparently. We'll get a new one soon. Okay, so this is a new screenshot.
Japan.
Yes, Japan. So this looks a lot better, I think. Like I really like the new lighting and shading they have on the characters,
Yeah,
and they also have like new stuff they're doing like. Looks like they have self shadowing. They don't have that in the original, and like it just looks so much better.
yeah. You can like see the difference in shadowing on Chris's face. Like one side of it, there's partial silhouette, but his eye is still in light because that's where his nose goes in.
Yeah,
So that's nice.
it looks so much better. I really like the new lighting. And this is a screenshot I retook because this time I have now the snake in the old version. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think the snake looks better. But yeah,
Hmm.
snake.
Snake.
Another old comparison we've already done again. And this is a new one. Ooh, jewelry box. So exciting.
Oh.
So this doesn't really look all that different.
It looks like there's more glare and shininess on the old one.
Yeah, there is. Maybe they decided it was too much. I don't know. And the textures on the jewelry box definitely looks better, and like on the UI in general. But it is like a minor upgrade. But it looks better. So better is better.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks like just slightly the like I don't is it a left green thing, the indicator of your health?
Uh, I guess I'm not sure actually.
The position of that moves like very slightly.
Yeah, it is kind of, or that it's got a slightly different placement. I don't know. I don't know why.
Hmm.
And this is from the intro cutscene, and this is from the new version, and this is from the old version. So this actually
Well,
looks a lot better. So I'm guessing maybe they had the intro cutscene in like higher quality on the servers, so they got a chance to make this look a little bit better. Like it's not a huge upgrade, but it definitely looks better. Like this, like the compression artifacts are far better, less bad in the new version.
yeah.
And I'm hoping they also have the cutscene in like original 4:3 aspect ratio, so you don't get the top and bottom cut off on the picture.
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah. And yeah, here's another new screenshot, and this definitely looks drastically
Wow.
different.
Wow,
It's kind
yeah.
of silly what the differences here. And again, like I am pretty sure they have actually redone the plants here, because like if you for instance compare this gravestone with the old version, that just looks different. That just looks entirely different.
Hmm.
And again, like these plants animate in the old version, so I'm curious
Mm.
to see how that'll be in motion in the new version. Hopefully they'll still animate well, but we'll see.
Wait, can you slowly go back and forth really quick? I mean, okay.
Uh, hope I hope hopefully I'm not
Yeah.
switching too quickly between the versions.
No, that like, why is it so drastic? The top and bottom cutoff in this one seems huge.
Is it really? Is it like different than the other screenshots?
It looks like a big difference to me.
Maybe just different because in the new version here you can see like the very top, but all of the bottom is gone. So I think this is a case of the camera just like panning upwards,
Is that because you're being attacked by the bird?
probably.
Okay.
Also in the new version you can see like feathers, feathers. Very important.
Oh.
I see no feathers. It's also so goddamn dark. It's difficult to see anything.
Yeah.
So moving on, another new screenshot. I think this one is fairly minimal, but again, like the lighting on the character just looks so much better. I think.
Look at the detail on Chris's muscles though. Like that's notable.
Yeah, it does look a lot better. It also makes it fit better with the background overall, the new lighting. I think.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point because like he kind of contrasts in the old version just because like there's no shadow or lighting effects on him that much.
Yeah. And here's a zombie going all nom nom. I guess this is another like screenshot which isn't that different, but still like it looks better in the new version, definitely. And this is from the new version. I wasn't able to find a really high resolution version of this screenshot, but I just wanted to show this scene because these armors are real time rendered, and in the original they look like this. They really stand out from the background,
Wow.
but in the new version they actually fit very well with the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that looks fancy. And now is the time to become sad. So this picture is a promotional render they did for the original 2002 release. I think this was used as Japanese box art. And
Ooh.
this is really, really, really high resolution and looks really, really good. And there is a very similar shot in the original game, which is used during the intro, and it looks like this.
Aw.
So,
Oh
like,
my gosh.
if they had the chance to re-render everything at this resolution, it would have looked really pretty, like
Yeah.
super pretty.
Oh.
So that is kind of like I mean I am kind of curious like why weren't they able to re-render all the backgrounds? Like I have heard some people speculate that they actually lost all the assets for the models and textures for the mansion, but I don't know if that's true. And if that's the case, that's just sad, super sad.
Wait, so this is coming out for both generations of consoles, right?
Yeah,
PS3 and PS4.
yeah.
What if the previews they're showing us are for current gen and not next gen? So what if the next gen version actually does look like this?
It would be really weird if they decided to re-render the game for the new gen consoles, but not the old consoles. That would be really weird.
Just trying to put a positive light on it.
I do think all the screenshots they released are of the 360 and PS3 versions though, because they're all 720p, while the new versions are supposed to be 1080p.
Look at that stair climbing animation. Wow, that was great.
Yeah, that was really impressive. So I think there's another thing I can mention which we didn't mention during the previous podcast, which is that in Japan, if you buy a physical copy which means a PS3 copy, it'll cost around $40. And if you buy a digital copy in Japan, it'll be about $36. I'm kind of
Hmm.
curious what you guys think about those prices. Like if Western prices will be similar. Like, is that too much or is that fine or?
Usually, a physical game here costs around $60, so they're already getting a discount.
Yeah, it's between 50 and 60 usually. But
But I
then
mean,
again,
it is a port of a 12-year-old game.
yeah, I don't think that should be held to the same price point standard.
Yeah.
So I
I mean, it's
mean,
if it's $40 US, I will be very happy with that.
because I am a crazy person. Like if they if they price this at 60, I would probably still buy it because I'm a crazy person. But I just imagine that for the general gamer, they will think that even $36 is just too much once they think about this being a port of a 12-year-old game.
It did, wasn't the Resident Evil Archives version for Wii, wasn't that listed at $30?
I have no
I th
idea.
I
I
think
don't
that was the
know.
list price. If that's true though, that if they've gone up in price from that, then that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like it is possible that they're actually overcharging Japan because Resident Evil games tend to sell better there. I don't know.
Mm. But yeah, I'm crazy too. I'll buy it regardless.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So I guess that's it, unless you guys have something more to add.
I
Uh,
can't think of anything.
I'm glad you visited the snake. You took our advice.
And I could also ask a quick question to people on YouTube. It's like, do you guys prefer that I have like podcasts more seldom, but more info in them, like the previous podcast, or more podcasts like this, which are shorter but have more up to date, smaller bits of info? So you can just comment in the comment section, like tell me stuff, and I'm
Comment down below. Don't
like,
forget to like and
yeah,
subscribe.
Yeah.
like down below, like down here, like down here.
Can
Oh,
you see
Oh,
where's
oh my God, that
where's
freaked me
Chris?
out for a second.
oh my God. Where's Wally? And one more quick thing. I was maybe switching between pictures a little bit faster in the podcast, but I'll provide links in the video description to all the pictures if people want to like look at them at their own pace or whatever. So, blah.
Woo, woo, woo.